Good morning everyone. So our maths lesson today, we are going to look at place value of numbers again today. So all numbers are made up of digits. So you can see there on the screen the number 64. How many digits does 64 have? Count them. So we've got 1, 2. 64 is made up of 2 digits. How many digits does 1,345 have? Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,345 is made up of 4 digits. How many digits does 25 have? So we've got 1, 2. 25 has 2 digits. What about 987? Let me get rid of these lines. So we've got 1, 2, 3 digits. 987 has 3 digits. Okay, so every number is made up of the numbers 0 to 9, but where the numbers are positioned gives them a different value. So a quick way to work out the value of a digit is to work out its what place value it has. So my top tip, start with the ones and work backwards. Never ever 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 start with the hundreds or the tens. Okay, so always start with the ones. Then decide which number is the tens. Then work out the hundreds. And then if you've got thousands, work out the thousands or the tens of thousands. But remember, always start with the ones. Okay, so we have the number 67. What column would the 6 be in? Would it be a 1 or a 10? What column would the 7 be in? Would it be a 1 or a 10? Let's have a look. So the 6 is in the tens column. So the 6 actually means 60. And the 7 is in the ones column. So the 7 is 7 ones, so it means 7. So the number itself is 67. Okay, this time we've got a 3-digit number, so 417. What column is the 4 in? Is it a 1, a 10 or a 100? What column is the 1 in? Is it a 1, a 10 or a 100? Let's have a look. So starting with the ones, we've got 7, which is a 1. The digit number 1 is in the tens column, so that means it represents the number 10. And the digit 4 is in the hundreds column, so it represents 400. So the number is 417. Okay, so this number, we've got 3 digits here, 3, 0 and 1. So what column is the 3 in? Is it in the ones, the tens or the hundreds? What column is the 1 in? Is it in the ones, the tens or the hundreds? Let's have a look. So the 1 is in the ones column, so that means that digit represents the number 1. The 0 is in the tens column, so that means there are no tens in this number. And the 3 is in the hundreds column, so that means that number represents 300. Okay? Looking at this number, 207. In this number, the 7 is in the units column, it's in the ones column. This means it represents number 7. Okay, so this number here. In this number, the 6 is in the tens column. This means that it represents 60. 6 tens are 60. In this number, the 3 is in the hundreds column. That means that number, the 3 represents 300. This is a big number, it's got 4 digits. In this number, the 8 is in the thousands column. What is that number representing? 8,000. Well done if you got that right. Okay, so all numbers can be partitioned into their place value. For example, 760 is partitioned into 700 because there is a 7 in the hundreds column, 60 because there is a 6 in the tens column, and 0 because there is a 0 in the units column or the ones column. Okay? What can 643 be partitioned into? 600 because there is a 6 in the hundred column. 40 because there is a 4 in the tens column. And 3 because there is a 3 in the units column. Okay, so your challenge today, get a piece of paper and draw a place value square onto it. It looks like this. So remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Think about the way we draw them on a whiteboard in class. Okay? Use this place value square to help you to partition numbers. Think about what each number is worth. So if we do this one together, 221. Remember, always start with the ones. So I'm putting the 1 in the ones column, the 2 in the tens column, and the 200 in the hundreds column. 221. Looking at this next one, 87, I start with the ones. Always start with the ones. So there are 7 ones and 8 tens. 87. Okay? Have a go at the rest of these numbers, plus try some of your own. Send me a picture on Class Dojo. I look forward to seeing it. See you tomorrow.